Hi there, it's Lori from Lori Stories, and I'm here with Michelle and ShiAnne from Live Fantastical. And we're going to talk about how I got to know Michelle first. 'Cause, I've only recently gotten to know ShiAnne. When did you kind of join, ShiAnne?
Um, I'd say probably in about April of
Okay,
2025.
so
Yeah,
not
it's
quite a
not,
year,
yeah.
Yeah.
approaching a year, but not quite a year. Okay, all right. So initially, how Michelle and I met was through Armchair Chef's Mystery Yarn Challenge, as many of the. So I either have met people through Armchair Chef or through Camille. Pretty much, not entirely, but pretty much that's it. The ones I've actually connected with. And I had made a Doctor Who scarf for my dad for his 80th birthday. Oh, sorry, he's only 35. That's what he says. Um, and uh, she contacted me about information. She was curious, and I had actually, to convert it from knit to crochet, I cut the number of rows in half because crochet takes so much more yarn than knitting. And even cutting the rows in half, it was 15 feet long.
Wow.
So anyway, so I didn't, I couldn't match the colors exactly. Again, that was made in the 70s. So, some of those colors are still around, but not most of them, not some of them anyway. So that's how we connected. And then we were chatting, whatever. Michelle had a much at that time, much larger channel than me. I I
We
never
flipped
ever
it.
thought, like, it was like, my goal was like, oh, maybe I could get to 100 subscribers. That was my goal. And then my life changed a little bit, and my YouTube
Just a little.
yes, my YouTube channel changed a little bit. But I, Michelle and I always really liked and enjoyed each other's work and appreciated each other, and we were kind of instant friends and felt like we knew each other forever right away, even though we have never met in person. So
Yeah.
it's just like that. So now Michelle's doing weekly lives, and is it weekly videos or is it?
I haven't done my weekly videos for a couple months, probably about the time my brother passed away. I'm
Yeah,
hoping to bring that back soon, but
because you've been through it. Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
So
Lots happened since then. And
yeah,
it's no time for you to edit a video if you recorded one.
Yeah, that's
and
the problem. I've recorded a couple that never made it to screen because it just never,
yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah, and November and December is tough in already, and then you've been through the ringer. So between illness and then losses, it's tough. But if you're gonna have a time where you're not necessarily making videos, that is actually a good time to do it. Only because people don't have any time to watch them.
It's true. It's true.
so, so it's fine, and if they do have time and they want help out Michelle and Cheyenne, because they're fairly, you're approaching 1,000. I know you're not there yet.
Yeah. I think we're almost to 800 last I looked, but I'm not sure.
That sounds
I
right.
can
Yeah.
But yeah, I went from,
We go in spurts where we grow a little bit and then we don't, and then we grow a little bit and then we don't.
hopefully now that we've hit January, and with Lexie being your collaborator and it not
mhm.
being December, again, I was thrilled we at least had some decent entries
Mm-hmm.
for December considering.
Great.
We have 744 subscribers.
It's almost
Okay, so
750.
about 150 more, a little more, but about 150 more, and I'm sure we need watch hours, right? Do
Mm-hmm.
you have a playlist with all of your videos? Just
I
all.
don't think so.
I don't think I have anything for the lives, but I have all of my creative expressions.
Those are
Those
all
are
in a
all in a
playlist.
playlist. I have what few, I don't have very many patterns, tutorial type things, but they're all in playlists. So I have a few playlists on the channel.
So one thing I did that actually helped me with watch hours was, because you got to hit that first tier because you're already past the 500, so you want to hit that first tier so you can get super chats and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is I made a playlist with literally all of my videos, just connecting.
People like Lori, Chef Lori.
Yeah.
Just put them
Well,
on and let them play and let them play.
Yes,
And
and then it makes it real easy, and it's literally every video. Now, I didn't get every video uploaded, but all my videos go in there now, whether it's live or not. And then I do have a playlist that's my live videos, because those are longer generally, so
yeah.
lots of watch time. And playlist and go for it. Anyway, so let's all. If you're not subscribed to Live Fantastical, um, please head on over there. I'm going to talk about the make-alongs. Your make-alongs are special, and here's why they're special: because they're not just fiber art.
Mm-hmm.
They're any creative outlet, and I love that. I didn't get to make my pavlova. Made me sad because I wasn't feeling well. So, but which was my Australian dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Anyway, but cooking can be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing, writing, singing, dancing.
Interpretive dance.
That's right. I will email her and tell her. She's going to be so excited that it was very reasonable. I'm excited. I told her that you were wanting to test that out. What would it take to send to another country? And
Yeah.
I'm thrilled that it was very reasonable.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's pretty easy. And actually, she caused me because we have a website, livefantastical.com, that we put our journals up for sale on. And because of her, I actually thought I need to make a web page that is specifically, if you win our contest, I can send you to this. And these are all the journals you can pick from. So these are the ones.
Oh, I love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I was able to do that because of hers. Found out that I pay about the same price. Actually, I paid less for her to get her journal because I just have to log in. I had to create an account, which basically is you log into your same Amazon credentials, but in a different country. And I just had to do that. And luckily, my credit card that I used for Amazon doesn't charge me international fees anyway. So that was a bonus, but I was expecting to pay those. But it cost me about the same. And I've been wondering, I was like, Canada people, I am sure I can send you my prize by logging into the Canada Amazon. And I can. So for our journals, that's how we can do it. So I'm excited to know that international winners can happen.
Yes. And so international winners for your make along, now we know for sure that for the journals, that is a feasible option. It's not going to cost you significantly more. Your system, luckily, you don't have all those same stressors because you're logging in as if you're in that country. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I would love to figure out how to do that.
And I can only do that because we use Amazon and to make our journals and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's your distributor or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
For
Not
now.
a publisher per se.
I don't know if it always will be.
It is technically publishing through them, but they're journals, so it's like kind of in a weird little spot with Amazon.
Right, because it's the art. Is the art copyrighted? The ShiAnne art?
Technically it is. We haven't actually officially copyrighted it, but we probably should look into that. But oh my gosh, that would be expensive to copyright every little thing that she drew.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't know.
I would only want to copyright a really specific one.
Legally, as soon as you publish it, it should be copyrighted. But then, yeah.
People still steal stuff like that unless you full on copyright it and they can get sued.
Well, even when with patterns and stuff, that it's copyrighted and yet it still gets stolen. It's crazy.
Happens, yeah.
Unfortunately, because we have I'll show you. We have our
show the merch.
Our other stuff. So we came out with t-shirts.
And that's the journal I have that I have written in recently and managed to bury in my.
ShiAnne has a copy. We have a copy of the actual journal. So we have hardbound and a softbound.
I love it because for me, blank pages is what works. It's how my brain works.
Yeah. So these ones are our camera's being dumb. There you go. So these ones, they're blank with little images because Amazon won't let us put fully blank pages out. So we have to put something on them. So some of our journals are lined. Some of our journals are lined with the images. Some of our journals are just blank with an image so that you can have. And then just recently, because Deb wanted a dot journal, the one that we just made for her is
I think
dot
it's
journal.
Hilarious that we hadn't done any dot
Because I
journals
love dot
before.
journals.
It's her main form of paper that she uses, dot grid. And
yeah, we hadn't made one yet. But this one here, and of course the screen frozen,
but that's okay.
There we go, we're back. Because I've gone in and since making this and edited the image so that it will show up better. But we have a mug available. We have a couple candles available.
That's
And
exciting. I want one.
The
really badly.
t-shirt, which has multiple colors, which is really fun. And then we're hoping soon to get other things like to put this one on a journal or on a t-shirt. That would be really fun. We don't have the penguin right here, which is too bad, but we've got one of our mermaid journals.
The mermaid's pretty.
So this one also, this one's a blank one, but we got away with it, and we will wait for me to come back.
Every time.
We got away with it putting a little detail up in the corners so that some of these have blank pages too.
Okay.
And so we don't have an example of everything, but because the company we used for the mugs and the t-shirts, I don't think we'd be able to do the same thing and have those as prizes like our journals.
Right. Just the journals are the prizes for the salon. But like I said, I hope that now opening it up to international people, I have several regular viewers that I would love to be able to say, hey, go on over, like down in New Zealand and Australia. Besides Sam, I have several friends down there.
Yeah,
right?
because you get to pick from, a whole bunch of our journals. Like, I think the only journals that we don't have available, you can't get hardbound because that costs more money.
Right.
And our devotional journals that are bigger that cost more money. But everything else, like the black journal, the white.
As long as it's a
hanging
certain
there.
size, it'll be a certain price usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever is $9.99 or less USD. But I've made the website so you can see paperback versions. Which reminds me, I don't have it here. I was hoping that I would have one of the crochet journals close by.
You know what? I'll pull up your website and I'll share that. Is it Live Fantastical?
Uh-huh.
I think that's so funny.
Just .com.
Well, after all this time, I think the name's funny.
Yeah, it's just
I came up with it when I was 12.
Oh, that's so funny.
Somehow it's managed to become. We think we actually finally have a logo coming. It was ShiAnne drew it for my birthday/Christmas.
I need to make some edits and then it'll be our logo.
But we're really excited because we've been waiting for a while for her to come up with a logo, and we finally have one. It's exciting.
I told her after I drew it that I thought it could be our logo, but I couldn't show it to her because it was her Christmas/birthday present.
Oh, got it. It's like my internet's being stupid, so. It's just going.
We understand with the
speed
internet.
of
It's
light,
crazy.
Our
And
internet's
our
been insane.
camera. This is the only thing. Restream is the only place where my camera doesn't stay connected.
And I wonder if it's Restream. I'd rather send them to your shop than to Amazon, right? Directly from your shop is slightly better for you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Livefantastical.com. We now on that website, we now have a section where you can go and look at clothing. Because we have the t-shirt in adult size and kid size and infant size.
We can make so many different things. It's mostly where like, what do people want right now?
And like, is right now we just have the hang in there t-shirts and mug and candle, but we're really excited as our lives are settling back down. We're going to get into putting the penguin from our penguin journal on t-shirts, and I can't wait for that. And
I'm excited to make animal cracker socks.
Yes, we can make socks.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
We can make jewelry too. We can make different kinds of bags. We can make
Also, a little penguin
suitcases.
would be cute.
Yeah, so we're excited as we start branching out into some of that stuff.
Very nice.
And I really want to find out what kind of bag would make a really good project bag, because I would love to have a project bag.
I'll show you the ones I've gotten recently. This one is a nice high quality. The only downside to it is there's no pocket in it.
Mm.
So then this one is huge for me because I like the big yarn, and it
It's
just has a
cute.
button across the top. This was from Lori. I know, shocking, right? I'm trying to find the one that Lori sent me. It's actually a lunch bag.
Mm.
You have one of those.
It's insulated.
And I'm using it. So
I got the smaller version of your bag.
oh, you got the smaller one. All right.
Yeah.
It has the little side pockets, so you at least have somewhere, like if you had a skinny enough, I think I have one over here. Well, like if you had a small enough notions bag, you could easily stick that in there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in any of the project bags you could stick a notions bag, but I kind of like having them on the outside if you can. So that's my opinion on project bags. So this lunch bag holds. I'm doing a crochet along with triangles. Not my best decision ever. But this bag is so cute. But also, you'd want to do. This was part of a Secret Santa gift. The thing I like about this bag, well, first of all, it's personalized, but what I really like is the zipper on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I like whatever material this is. It's not super stiff, but it's like a canvas, but it's not super stiff. And I like the zipper top. So I kind of like that. I have so many. I have a diaper bag that I use as somebody gave me. Which, that's a whole funny story, but
If it can project bag, it will.
Right, exactly.
I've used grocery sacks before.
I know.
Well, we have
That,
to use
you
Colorado,
lost
we have to use
something
the-
because of that.
Sorry, what were you saying, Cheyenne?
She just lost something because she was using a grocery sack. And
I had stuff in a grocery sack. I asked kids to take it to the car, but they misunderstood me and they threw it away.
Oh no.
And it's still one of those heartaches. Like, ugh. But so you guys have to have the reusable bags in Colorado now.
Yeah, I use the reusable bags. Here's one. Okay, this is my favorite. So maybe this is an ideal project bag. I don't know how you design it, but what happens is it's got this little pocket in the corner, And so you can just shove it in there when you're not using it. And then I keep it in my purse. It just shoves in there. And then that way I have, but like that kind of project bag would be so cool because then they wouldn't take up so much space when you're not using it. So, and then it just has the cinch.
That's kind of nice.
Love this. This was a gift from a friend, but I seriously, I keep it because we get charged 10 cents for a paper bag if you don't have your bag or you don't use a bag. Then that's fine too. You don't use a bag, but I keep this in my purse. But like,
I always forget to take bags in because I would like to use more. The only place I know of that actually charges us in Utah right now is Savers, but I imagine Utah will join the charge for bags thing eventually.
Yeah, I believe all of Europe has been doing it for years, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my favorite one. But again, it's up here because I was using it as a project bag. So yeah, anything that can project bag. But my favorite, oh, there it is. That's the one I wanted to show you. This is probably my favorite. Sorry, I have a little cushion that fell right where I didn't want it to be. Leave it at that. Oh, there's more. Oh shoot. Okay. So you can see it's got this pocket out here, and then it's got a zipper pouch, and then it's got a hook thing.
Oh wow.
And then it's got it's 2 layers of outside pocket right here. There's 2 layers.
That's nice.
And then it's got these little pockets outside, and which I was wondering where that hook was. Okay.
You're welcome. Happy to help you find it.
Thank you for asking the right questions. Oh, and other stuff I was missing too. Okay. It's all making sense now. All right. Oh, and then this one has the 2 layers. So like this one's lower and then this one's higher. So project bag. Oh, and then it has an elastic one there. That's hard to see, but there's an elastic pocket there and on both sides. And then every side has an elastic pocket.
That's a lot of pockets. Got to make up for your pants somehow.
Oh, I just had a thought.
And it has the grommets, so you could have multiple colors coming out.
I just had a thought about one of the things that we've tried because we've been trying to do DoorDash lately.
Yeah.
And so I bought a bag that we haven't ended up using yet because it's smaller than the other bags, but it came with a thing for drink holders in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally use those drink holders to put my yarns, separate them out.
Absolutely.
My new project bag.
I haven't gotten any orders that had many drinks in it.
Yeah, I've had a couple drinks and one that had a drink holder. But yeah, I just, as you're talking about it in the bag, I'm like, oh, I could use those drink holder separator things as actual yarn separators.
Exactly. I'm afraid.
That would be convenient for me because mine keep getting tangled up.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. That, and then we just have to put grommets in the top of our bag so that I could get the yarn out through it.
And then it won't be grocery bags, and then there won't be confusion. So,
yeah.
Because they're not going to ditch one of these or anything that we just described. But yeah, I am a firm believer in finding ways to repurpose things like drink containers.
Yeah.
Like seriously, because the more we can do that, first of all, we save ourselves money, and it's something that can help us. But it also is an idea, which is really, I'll turn that off now. It's been going for a while. Okay. But yeah, so those are some things I like about project bags. They'll have their different places. This is eventually going to be a duck someday. When I get all my stuff done, I have, anyway, but my Love Fantastical project, I did show it in the live. It's a shawl vest for my granddaughter who's about to turn 4, so that's how it hangs.
It's so cute. It's gonna be so cute on her too.
I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want one now.
It goes up to size 12 to, no, it goes 14, 16. But I think it would, if you looked at each of the patterns, it would be very easy. The pattern is very easy. It would be very easy to adapt what you need to do to make it an adult size.
Yeah, I could see how it wouldn't be that hard. Yeah. Make a few adjustments.
Yeah, like where you put the armholes, how big you make the armholes, that kind of stuff. But if you have a 14, 16, that is closer to being an adult size.
Yeah, it's almost a small. Mm-hmm. It really does. Like you don't realize how many stitches go into an outfit, a top.
Oh, that bookcase cardigan. Well, that was a lot of stitches because the back panel was 74 stitches, and then I had to add 9 stitches on each end.
So that's another 18.
Mm-hmm. So, and that was, well, I guess that was, yeah, it was 18 on the fronts and the back. No, it was only 9 on the front because it was on one side I added to. And she said it fits her perfectly.
Well, that's good.
So
yeah, like even knitting, it's like 200 to 400, depending on what kind of yarn you're using, stitches around. It's like, oh my gosh.
Right.
And then you like, I don't like making blankets because they take so long. And then I look at what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm making just as many, if not more stitches when I'm making a sweater.
And you have to be more conscious of the count with sweaters.
Yeah, you can't just fudge it as much. You can a little bit, but not really.
Right.
You can fudge it in the right spots.
Right. Right.
That's part of why I stopped making my tank top. It's because I was like, I can't just make this up. I have to go back and fix it. I really don't want to go back and fix it.
Right.
You just need to sit down and actually do it, and you'll be fine. Because if we just get you past that, then you'll go back and finish your.
The problem now is it's been so long that I don't remember how to do it.
It will be so easy. All it is basically, it's kind of like a huge granny square that she's gonna make 4 and put together, and all that she's doing is one round is double crochets in every stitch, and the next round is skipping and doing a double crochet single.
I mostly have to remember how to do the corners.
Yeah, so it's like it's super easy. It'll come back to her so fast. It's just we haven't sat down to do it.
Yep.
We'll have to do
right, because I took like
or not. I don't have the energy for that.
The end
in
of the
essence a 1-year break entirely from crochet, and then I was just doing the kitchen scrubbies until about January of 2021, and then I've just it just came back. It was no problem. Like
yeah,
but I wouldn't have ever been able to do that bookcase then, like in 2021. Because there's like that color changing and that intarsia method where you're pulling through the next color and bobbins and all that craziness. So, but
it's so funny to think about what you couldn't have done, because I'm not sure. I can't remember how long I've been knitting for, but it's so funny to think what I make now knitting, and I was like, I felt good just to make a square.
Right.
A lady that I go to church with, she just started knitting. She's been crocheting her whole life too. And she's like, I thought, oh, it'll just be a fun thing. And she's like, I didn't realize I would love it so much. I was like, that's how I felt. I was like, I was just going to do a thing. And then
you were just going to do it for your Halloween costume. And then it became part of your life.
Because I did a grandma for Halloween, because I had to be in a wheelchair because I couldn't walk very well.
Oh, okay.
And which tells me that was the end of, it must have been 2021.
It was because it was the same year. It was the same year that I went wearing my prom dress.
Oh, yeah.
My huge black dress.
Nice.
So I went and they were like, oh, you can be this. And I was like, if I'm going to go around in a wheelchair, I don't want to be some medical anything. So I decided I was going to be a granny.
Yeah.
So
and she went all out with the makeup and the costume.
I pinned my hair so that it looked like curls, and then I sprayed it so it was all gray. And I followed the creases in my own face.
Oh, nice.
To make it the thing so it followed the shape so it looked really real. Because I was following my shapes, not making them up. I was just enhancing them. And I was like, I took one of those, they're like 5. It was the kind of the cardboard things you buy at the craft store. You can buy different shapes. Well, I bought a cone. And then I painted it to be the A, the ear horn thing.
It was super pretty too.
It was really pretty. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to be a grandma, I need to have a knitting project. So I started knitting a scarf to take with me, and I fell in love. I was like, this is so fun. Yeah. And then I just started knitting. And then that's right before I started my channel, because learning to knit, I saw more knitting podcasts. Okay. Because before that, I would only go to watch crochet stuff when I was looking for a new project to do. So I'd only ever seen tutorials. And then seeing the knitting podcast, I was like, oh, there's like this whole other side to Yarny YouTube that I didn't even know about. Right. And so then I was like, well, I can do that. And so then I started my channel. And I started getting into knitting. So I haven't been knitting for very long. And that's what inspired the channel too. Because before that, I would watch like Jaden Stitches and just different ones when I was looking specifically for a pattern.
Right.
But watching knitting, I was also being introduced to knitting podcasts, which then introduced to crochet podcasts. And then I was like, well, then I can do that. Because I feel like I had enough to share, to make tutorials for people. Right. And the few tutorials I made, I was like, oh my gosh, those are so hard on me, because you have to have the camera angled right, and then you have to sit just right to get it. And then those take so much editing to get all the pieces together. And
it's just not your cup of tea.
I'm like, that is way more work than I wanted for a YouTube channel.
Yes. For real. Yes, tutorials are a part of my channel, but it's not a common part of my channel.
I know I need to put out a couple more. I can feel them in me. I'm like, oh, I need to do those.
Yeah. But it hasn't been the right time. But now that we're in January,
I know it's a new year. Lots of things are coming back into it. It's okay to do things again.
Yes, that's right.
I just thought if I did YouTube, it was going to be more like Denitslava. I love her videos, and I would have done those kind of videos that I started when I thought I was going to start.
Jenny does makeup mostly, but she's hilarious, and she does
the occasional cooking something, and she cannot cook, so it's hilarious.
and
She likes
starts
trying
following
random
all
things.
the trends. Like, these trends are
Let's
on
try
TikTok.
these TikTok trends, and it always ends up really bad or really excellent. There's no in between. Her
That's what
videos
kind of
are hilarious.
challenge
I
she
highly
would do.
recommend.
She's fun. We like her.
She also does some fun editing stuff.
So that's the other thing is I learned quite a bit about editing, but oh my gosh, editing is its own job.
Oh, it's a big job.
It's why
its
people
own
hire people.
skill, and if it's not like, that's why so many of us are just like, you just get what you get.
Right.
I'm just gonna get on here and talk, and yeah. I mean, I enjoy editing, but it takes so much time and effort that it's but it's its own skill set.
Right.
Editing is not for me.
You haven't even tried it.
I have tried it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one more ad for January's make along is Spark.
Look at the spark of January. Spark of a new year.
Spark of a new year.
Spark of
Yes.
what brings you passion and joy.
Yes. So we did a live with Lexie a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, I can.
and she talked about, sparking a new interest or re-sparking an interest in a past project, using sparkle yarn, whereas we're open to all of the creativity. If you have had an interest in doing a craft that you've never tried before and you want to try that would be the spark of it, possibly a new passion for you. So it's a very open theme, but I'm really excited because we're getting a lot of sparkle yarn.
Yes.
My project I did was sparkle yarn too.
I don't know if
I'm probably going to end up designing some kind of outfit and calling that it.
To re-spark your interest in designing clothes. I like that.
And that's great.
Yes. And then for February, I need to reach back out to Chef Lori, because she said, if you don't have anybody, I'm interested. And that's about as far as we got in the conversation.
She said something like that to me as well. So I think just reach back out to her.
Yeah, I was like thinking about today. I was like, oh, I need to get back in touch with her. It's mid-January practically. We got to get going.
I know you have a sign off, so I'll let you do your sign off first.
Do I remember? It's been a long time since I did a video.
Oh,
Remember to let your light shine through your creations.
that's it.
That's it. It's been a while since I recorded a weekly video.
Yes. And
I
thanks
haven't
for
really
coming
been
in, and
videos.
thank you, ShiAnne and Michele. Live fantastic.
The frozen picture, man.
I know. I mean, there could have been far worse spots it could stop in.
It's true.
It stopped in worse for me. I look pretty normal, but your face is
Like
just great.
scorched.
Yes.
Well, I think it's not going to change. Till it
Oh.
works. Oh no, it's back. Okay.
You just had to say that, and it fixed it. Okay, so be on the lookout for Pal-entines. I'll
Will
tag you in my next post because I'd love to see what you guys do. And like I said, you can make it as inexpensive as possible or go all out, whatever works for you. And then international or not, right now it's just two people. One in Canada, one in Austria. It's the same price either way in the U.S. Sending to them. I don't know that it's the same price coming here. Zach in Canada said that it was basically the same price to send to the U.S. for him. So we're good. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Amen. Hugs to you all. Whatever kind of hug you need. And side hug for Chuck. That's now an inside joke. So that's why she gets that. And so thank you so much. And we'll see you soon on Wednesdays.
Yep.
Wednesdays in the afternoon. All right.
Bye.
Bye.